There was a small village in a remote area where people were known for their love and respect for each other. One day, a wise old man came to visit the village. The villagers were thrilled to meet him and invited him to stay with them. The old man spent his days meditating and praying, and the villagers would often gather around him, hoping to hear some of his wise words. But the old man remained silent, lost in his own thoughts. The villagers were confused and disappointed, wondering why the wise man had come if he had nothing to say. However, they did not give up and continued to offer him food, water, and other necessities. One day, a young boy came to the wise man with a question. He had been struggling to understand the meaning of life and was hoping the wise man could offer some guidance. The wise man looked at the boy for a few moments, then took his hand and led him to a nearby stream. The old man pointed to the water flowing in the stream and motioned for the boy to sit next to him. For several hours, the old man and the boy sat quietly by the stream, watching the water flow. The boy was surprised that the wise man had not said a single word. However, he felt a sense of peace and calm that he had never experienced before. As the sun began to set, the old man got up and walked away. The boy remained by the stream, lost in thought. It was only then that he realized the significance of the wise man's silence. Sometimes the most profound things are said in silence. The old man had not spoken a single word, but he had taught the boy a valuable lesson. The boy had learned that it is okay to be quiet and to reflect on life's mysteries. He had also learned that true wisdom does not come from words alone, but from experiencing the world around us. The boy returned to the village and shared his experience with the other villagers. They too began to appreciate the value of silence and began to spend more time in quiet reflection. In the weeks that followed, the wise old man continued to visit the village, and the villagers welcomed him with open arms. They no longer expected him to speak, but they still appreciated his presence and the sense of calm that he brought with him. Years went by, and the boy grew up to become a wise man himself. He continued to practice the lessons he had learned by the stream that day, and passed them on to future generations. To this day, the villagers remember the wise old man and the profound lesson he had taught them. They know that sometimes the most profound things are said in silence, and that true wisdom comes from experiencing life, not just from hearing words.